My name is Heather Alexandra, and today I'm going to tell you about how I learned to stop worrying and love For Honor. When I first booted up For Honor, I was pretty dismayed. The game seemed awash in ugly and really unsatisfying progression systems. The majority of them pretty much are there just to encourage microtransactions. Do you want some better loot? You should spend some in-game currency for new armor and weapon parts to get a nice stat boost. If you want all of the characters' moves, you should just drop a few bucks and instantly access every single one of them. The alternative to this was a really long and sluggish grind uphill through levels that made you get everything slowly and piecemeal. It was awful. It felt exploitative. But after playing, I started to realize that's not really the metric for progress in For Honor. For Honor isn't a game defined by statistical growth or increasing levels. It's not about gear acquisition or skill unlocks. Instead, For Honor is a game of iterative skill development. It's about mastery. For Honor is a slower-paced fighting game. The signs of progressing are the enemies that you defeat, and the ever-growing ease with which you dispose of them. My time in For Honor has focused on dueling, on one-on-one fights. I really like it. When I duel, I can more objectively observe my growth. Early fights were a really big matter of chance. I could win every now and then with a furious combo here or there, or maybe a heavy attack that let me sort of brute force my way through fights. There was some tactical thinking, trying to read an opponent's, but I didn't really understand my character's techniques and abilities. I didn't understand the crucial mechanics at the core of For Honor. But as I fought, I learned. Which doesn't seem like a radical notion until we understand that the strength of For Honor over most fighting games is that the slower pace allows for an easier analysis than if I was playing Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom. For me, those games are wild and fast, and I have no clue what's going on. For Honor is understandable, it's parsable. And with an improved understanding of all my skills and a nice fundamental grounding of basic techniques, I was now free to observe opponents and to react to their behaviors. I began to read my enemies. And again, this isn't anything big, it makes sense. Getting better at something feels better, but it really is great, and the strength of For Honor is the way that you can really observe your own growth. A match would go something like this. Okay, round 2. I won last round, so what's his deal? He's pretty defensive. Let's try and make him come to us. Yeah, see, he's doing that foot thing. He's trying to bait me in. So let's just stay here, stay calm, Heather. Oh, shit! Fuck! Okay, overhead twice. He likes that. He's like, yep, he's doing it again. Cool, so I know he likes that. Let's go in. Combo? Let's see if we can get him here. Okay, nope, going to the side. He's doing that shoulder thing. Shit. I need something big. Yeah, grapple. He's not expecting that at all. Let's move back. Cool. If he does the overhead, I can move to the side. Yes! Oh, boy. These exchanges last no more than 20 or 30 seconds, but they end up being less about the manual dexterity needed to pull off moves. I'm not trying to fire off a Hadouken or do some really cool special, so I don't need to do anything too crazy. It's more about understanding the best options that I have in any given moment. Increased experience means a further understanding of the game's space and an expansion of my options in any potential moment. The more you fight in For Honor, the more you know what you can do. The more you fight someone, you understand what you can do specifically against them. Progression in For Honor comes in those moments when your tactical arsenal grows, where your increasing knowledge finds applicability. It's not the acquisition of items or getting from level 5 to level 6. It's in widening the possibility space. It's in the expansion of your mechanical canvas and a growing knowledge of the tools and movements that you can use to paint it red with your enemy's blood. This progression marks a maturity in the player as well. Early encounters occur without a fundamental understanding of the rules. skills, barring a lot of time in the training mode or maybe in single player. And without that understanding, it's really easy to deflect blame for your loss onto something else. It wasn't my fault, it was this one move. It wasn't my fault, it's that they're too good. But as you progress, you begin to understand how the game works. And you not only begin to understand your own mistakes, but you begin to appreciate your enemy's success. Loss provides opportunity. Victory provides a satisfying confirmation of your knowledge and ability. Sure, sometimes you might run into a cheap tactic here or there, but moving from less modal forms of fighting into something intuitive and varied is an incredibly rewarding experience. That's the secret at the core of For Honor, and probably at the core of all fighting games. Growth is measured in competency and reflected in victory. It's not in loot boxes, armor sets, or cool emotes. The real progression system is an intangible expression of knowledge and the growing mastery you use in a fight. And because For Honor's entry barrier is